All right. I am testing out my new headset mic, and I'm playing through my XFX as well. So I am just basically testing out this now, and I'd like to hear from you guys if the sound is good. And I'm talking about the guitar tone as well as my vocal sound. And I'm going to talk a little bit about tone as well. I'm going to show you what I think is important in order to get the best possible tone from your guitar. Okay? So I'm using a bit of a higher gain sound. Okay? So can you hear my my vocal speech okay? Is it nice and clear and loud enough? And is my guitar tone the right volume as well? I'm hoping I can talk at the same time I'm playing so that you can hear me. Please let me know, okay? I'm practicing my shredder arpeggio, but I'm missing one note. Repetition. You can't hear the guitar? Ah, well. I can't play this. Okay, let's try and fix that. Guitar. I can hear my guitar. Hopefully we can get that taken care of so you can hear it too. Guitar. Why? I wonder why you can't hear the guitar and I can. Why is that? Okay, so let's think. So the microphone is okay. The speech is fine. Okay. How should we fix that? Very strange. Very strange. Because I can see I have the right thing selected. Let's try this. I don't know what this does. How about now? Is there any... I can hear it in my headphones. Can you hear the guitar? Should be a distorted sound. Oh, you hear the guitar now? Good. Cool. That's a good sound. Okay, so now if I talk and play at the same time, how are the volumes then? Hopefully they are okay. Let's try this shredder sweep at up here. It's a diminished thing. There we go. It's hard to play fast. Okay. That's a good little blues lick. Easy. Right? E minor. And I play 1.5 whole step bend from here. So I'm going from B all the way up to D, as in David. And then I come back pentatonic. So it's an E minor pentatonic. I mean, it's basically playing, but I do it with a 1.5 whole step bend. Okay, that's a little lick for you. So, what I wanted to show you, or illustrate more specifically, is tone. Okay, so I'm using the XFX, right? I have a distortion going. So, what I'm talking about is the knobs on the guitar. So now I'm going to, well, let's start on the bridge pickup, okay? Let's see if I can see all the comments here. Oh, there we go. So, I need to turn it up a bit. There you go. So when I have the tone, I mean the volume knob, hopefully we can see here. Back up a bit. When let's see here. All right, so when the volume knob is all the way up, you don't get the optimal sound. So I'm going to try and illustrate that. There's two ways you can deal with this. There's two ways you can tweak your tone with just the controls on your guitar. And the first one, I think, is super useful. Well, they both are. But it's a very immediate and easy way to adjust your tone. So what I'm talking about is when you have, well, I'm going to have the tone knob as well as the volume knob all the way up. And I'm still a little bit there. I want to make sure you can see. So when the tone, when the volume knob is all the way up, you get a lot of gain. Like you get everything the pickups can muster out of your gear, out of your strings, how you hit the strings, and etc. But it's not an optimal tone because it's a little bit sharp. Right? It sounds cool, but it's a bit fizzy on the top end, right? You can hear that. So the first thing I do is to take the volume knob and roll it back a little bit. So instead of being on 10, I'll have it at about 9. So let me illustrate. Hopefully you can hear the difference. Now it's on 9. Now it's on 10. Now it's on 9. Okay, 10. Nine. Nine, yes. Okay, so that's a, I don't know how well you can hear. It depends on your speakers, how you're listening to it, but it is a definite improvement, okay? But there's more we can do. Before I get to the tone knob, which is the next step, let's do the same thing now on the neck pickup. So I'm going up to 10. And then I roll back to 9. Ten. 9. 10. 9. 10. Right? So I'm trying to illustrate that top end. Especially when I hit the strings. I think it has to do with has a lot to do with the attack on the strings. I mean, I can roll it down to 7 or 6. Do that shredder lick again. That lick I showed at the beginning. And then on 10. And on 9. Right, you see it's a softer attack to the tone, and that is important. All right, so that's the volume knob. Any questions? The next thing is the tone knob, and especially on the bridge pickup on a Strat style guitar, it's quite important, I think. So now I'm going to leave it on 10. Now the tone knob is at 1, 2, 4, 10, 4. So you can hear, I think around 4, it's actually really good tone. 10. 4. Right? Now, of course, I can do both. I can also turn down the volume knob to 9. Now the tone knob is on 4. And the volume is at 10. So let's play a riff, and then I'll keep the tone knob where it is, and then I'll roll down the volume knob to 9 from 10. Okay? Eight. 10. 8.5. Tone on 10. Tone on 4. All right, so that's all I had to show you today. Just wanted to give you an idea of what you can do with the knobs on the guitar to create the best possible tone. And this is most obvious when you have a lot of distortion. Now, some people might like that sharper. But I don't. I like it more like. Sometimes I keep the tone knob on 2. 0, 1, 2. Sharp. Smooth. Yeah, there we go. So, in conclusion, you can get a better tone by knowing how to adjust the volume and the tone knobs on your guitar. Now, what about the middle tone? Well, of course, if I use the middle pickup, my guitar is wired so the middle tone knob is only active for the middle pickup. So, of course, the same thing applies there. I'll just roll it down to whatever I think sounds best. All right, so the headset mic is working, and of course I should keep it in front of my mouth, probably better, right? I don't exactly know how clear this mic is, but it should be okay. So there we go. So I will take a couple of questions before we say arrivederci for this time. Did I do something different with my hair? Well, I cut it. I have a electric zoom machine that I use now and then to keep it nice and short. Am I in a band? No, not right now. I'm not in a band right now. I have too many things to do besides playing in a band. Hopefully, eventually I will. Okay. Yeah, there is a difference between 9 and 10, right? It's something that you need to have, of course, good sound when you're listening to this video and when you're playing. But for the listener, I think it makes a big difference, especially that attack when you have a bit of gain, you have a bit of bright sound. Roll down the volume knob to 8.5, 9, and then the tone knob, adjust it according to your preference, and you can really improve the tone. All right. Is this both the case for single coils and humbuckers? Yeah, for sure. Especially the volume knob. And you should always trust your ears. Don't just look at knobs and leave them all on 10. And the same goes for pedals and amps too. Take your time and listen. Don't listen with your eyes, right? Try all sorts of settings and see what you think sounds best. It's really important. Sometimes the coolest tones have been created with that explorative approach. You just experiment with different settings, mic placement, how you adjust the knobs, the order of effects and so on. You got to explore these things and see what produces the best sound in your opinion. And for humbuckers, you definitely also want to roll down, especially the volume knob, just a little bit. What happens when you roll down the volume knob on the guitar is that you get a little bit of EQ happening, because you get less output from the pickup coming through, and less output means a little bit less high end. So you're basically reducing high end when you roll down the volume knob just a little bit. So that means there's two ways of controlling the high end, both your tone knob and your volume knob, and you can adjust both of them accordingly to your ears. All right. That's all I know about Thunderstruck. I think it's something like that, right? Or maybe it's picking. Yeah, I think it picks each note. And then I don't know the rest. I haven't memorized that, but it's pretty easy to pick up. Anyway, that wasn't very much of Thunderstruck, but I guess you got 3 notes. How Matt Schofield think his approach to improvise and insert in the pentatonic with the 6th and the 9th. I guess you'll have to ask him. That is a question I don't quite understand, but it sounds not complicated. It sounds theoretical. So that would be a topic for a different time. So yeah, that is all we have time for, I think. Let me show you that shredder thing again. I don't know why I can't do it today. Sounds cool. So I'm starting here. See, that's how you practice. Slowly first, and then you speed it up. And I can only do it semi-fast. I am not a shredder, but sometimes it's cool to throw in a little slightly faster lick. just noodling around. Okay, thanks, guys. I think this is a good test. The microphone is working. It sounds nice and clear. And you can hear my guitar nice and clearly as well. And now you know how to control your tone by using your volume knob and the tone knob. And you can hear the 60 cycle hum coming from single coils. I can hear them anyway. I can hear that hum. So all right. Thanks for checking in, and thanks for helping me out. I will see you in another video hopefully soon. Okay? Take care. Bye for now.